Hey everyone, welcome back to Background Buzz Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing the 4th episode of the 4th season of Black Mirror. It's Hang the DJ.
I used to think that love could
Must have been mental before the system.
I mean, are we just meant to go at it?
Define go at it.
Oh, fucking hell.
But then you
Always find your perfect match.
It really does work.
Another relationship.
Coach, is this a mistake?
Everything happens for a reason.
Hang the DJ is the 4th episode of the 4th series of Black Mirror. It was written by Charlie Brooker and directed by Tim Van Patten. This episode stars character Amy, played by Georgina Campbell, and Frank, played by Joe Cole, who are two of many people in a walled-off system that are instructed by a digital companion known as Coach, voiced by Gina Bramhill. And pretty much it throws these people into romantic relationships with other people, and Coach dictates how long partners can spend together, collects their data, and helps them find their ultimate compatible other. And we pretty much follow the story of these two individuals. And yeah, and what you think of the episode, Steve?
I like this one a lot. I like the analogy to online dating and like dating app. I feel like that's really relevant, at least like to me and like people my age. And I think it was like this was more like a fun, lighthearted Black Mirror episode.
It was lighthearted,
which I liked. And I do like the two the main character, the protagonist, and their love story seemed believable.
Yeah.
It seemed like they had like an immediate connection. Like I kind of felt sorry for them because remember when they first meet and like you find out that they're only supposed to be together for 12 hours.
Yeah.
And they have like a really good time, and then they have to be separated. And like I kind of felt bad for them at first. And then I think the girl gets like this really handsome guy. Then the guy gets like this really annoying Russian chick. Oh yeah. No, but didn't you think she was being unreasonable? Like this guy is really handsome, like charismatic, had all everything, but every once in a while he just does I'm
gonna do that throughout the episode. You tell me how.
You tell me
by the end of it how you feel about it. But yeah, I really liked. Well, first of all, like you said, I like this whole idea of what will dating look like in the future.
Yeah.
Now, when it first starts off, it does strike me a little weird that their whole life revolves around dating. Like it's this system sets you up on a date, and both people have to, I guess, agree to see their expiry date, so there's no repercussions.
Yeah.
And you're right; these two characters find out that they have 12 hours, and surprisingly enough, they don't really have sex in those 12 hours. They sort of just hang out, and I think they have like some sort of connection in those 12 hours. They really like each other. But afterwards, the system is very strict about them following the system. That's the whole idea behind the system, right? Trust the system.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens for a reason.
So if you have to leave this person you feel a strong connection to, there's a reason for that. And I guess the reason they meet they go on a series of dates. And you're right, this girl played by Campbell, I guess.
Amy, was that her name?
Yeah, Amy. Yeah. Georgina Campbell. Yeah, Amy meets this good-looking guy, and he has that annoying. And you're right, she was being unreasonable about that. It was a little unreasonable.
No, but now that you mentioned it, that isn't a really annoying sound. But it seemed like that should be something he should be able to curve, right?
Yeah, this is another of those Black Mirror episodes that had a lot of humor in it.
Yeah.
Like the guy goes off a date with that woman, right?
Yeah. She's kind of like,
I don't know. There's a word coming to my mind, but I can't say it.
It's a dog.
She was being very annoying, and she wasn't a great date. From the get-go, she's very.
I love he comes in, he tells some joke, and she goes, "Oh,
chicken tikka masala."
You're the type of person that tells jokes.
Yeah.
What do you mean you're the type of person that doesn't like jokes? What's wrong with you?
I also like the next scene where it's like both of these people are having sex with their respective mates, and she's having the time of her life. She's like having. I mean, that was a good sex scene. I really enjoyed the sex scene. And then the other one, very sad.
Yeah.
I mean, she was like not enjoying it.
Neither of them were. She's like giving him
miserable. It was so miserable. And
they had 5 years, or
no, they had I think a year.
Oh, well, yeah, it was a year.
Or maybe 10 months or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think a year. Yeah, that's crazy. Spend a year with someone.
Yeah, that'd be miserable.
But you have to do it. Yeah, I like the system. I like the coach. I like the way the episode looked. Like it felt like this futuristic world, like this dystopian world where this system tells you who to mate with and what to do. Pretty much instructed.
I like the guys in like the all black and tasers, like watching you.
It reminded me of like these young adult books, like like The Giver. You ever read The Giver? Like these like dystopian futures where shit, there's been society has crumbled and now everything there's handed to them. They're instructed what to do because life is much simpler that way. And that's what I thought. That's what the episode was gonna be, and then it takes a twist at the end.
The good thing about this episode, I thought the twists were really cool.
Yeah, what'd you think of?
I liked it because the male character, what is his name? Frank. He called it, right? Because remember when they
shared that idea. Yeah,
they shared. She had like some crazy idea, like the system is just like trying to wear us down.
Yeah.
So we found some bullshit idea.
I like that idea though because I felt like she was describing real life.
Yeah.
Like they call it the system, but we call it real life. Where, especially that we're young, right? And I feel like when you're young, especially now, our generation, we date a lot. There's the hookup culture now.
Yeah.
How do you find love amongst that?
Tinder.
Maybe Tinder.
Yeah.
Okay, Cupid.
Tinder.
Tinder or Hinge. But yeah, how do you find love amongst that?
Guys, below in the comments what dating apps you use.
And swipe right. Be polite. Swipe right. And I felt like that whole episode, like they were having. It was kind of sad for them.
Yeah. But it's cool though because he's the guy. Frank is the one that has like the actual idea that predicts what's actually going on. But he kind of said it as a joke, and I don't think he really believed it. And it's Amy that really ends up figuring out that they have to, in order to break free, they have to escape.
Yeah.
Which, while I did like the episode, I didn't sort of see the correlation between Amy and Frank figuring out they have to escape this world and them being a good match together. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems to me that like. That proves that, they have good insight, or at least it proves that Amy had good insight into, like, something is wrong with this world and actually have to escape. But that doesn't prove to me that they can be compatible together. But, like why was
my takeaway
escaping the barometer of
my takeaway, and I think it was because I think when you're single and you're going through the motions, you almost fall into a sense of like numbness, like you just move through. Like at a certain point, she's having all these sex with these guys, and she feels like out of body, like numb. And I think that's kind of speaking out about what's happening now with our generation, where you're right. It's so much easier to meet people and hook up. But at what point is it like it's so much that you're detached from it all, right? Like, like you're not. Everyone I think wants that true love. That's why everyone's hooked up to the system. They want true love. But how do you break free of that numbness? And I feel like it's when you meet someone who like really like you're really connected with. And I felt like them wanting to break from this comfortable system was. I think that's the reason why the system its algorithm is that way. Like you have to find someone who you rebel with.
Okay.
That's my interpretation. But you're right. Like it's kind of open ended. Like why?
Because, and also it seemed to me as if like Frank was never going to rebel. Like it was clearly Amy like did. And it seems to me as if like Amy might have rebelled with like, a lot of different guys. It's just that's what happened that she liked him and he was there.
I also thought. I mean, one of my negatives is like I felt like their chemistry wasn't that great. I thought it was alright. Like I didn't feel like their chemistry was so strong to actually break this system.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. I also thought she was way cooler than him.
Yeah, she's the one that figured it out. He was just there for the ride.
And the actress, I thought she did a great job. She was funny. She was like really good at playing that role. And you're right, she figured it out. She was brave enough to
I think if you swap out Frank with like another guy, I think you might get to the same conclusion. Because like she wanted to break out because she was like, this is bullshit, I don't want to be here. You know what I mean? Like I don't think it had that lot to do with Frank necessarily.
You think it had to do more with her?
It has to do with her.
Yeah, but Frank, I guess, is the conduit, like the inspiration for her to. And also,
if it's like what you said, like you get tired of like just going through the motions, looking with a lot of people. It seems to me that they're tired of that system and they want to escape that system.
Yeah, both of them.
But like wanting to escape, the monotony of just like random hookups doesn't necessarily mean that like you and I are going to be together. You know what I mean?
That's true, but I think the way we're supposed to believe this episode is that this system has figured out an algorithm that matches you with that person 99.8% of the time. Like, that's the algorithm.
No, I think the algorithm is they put two people in this world, right? And 98% of the time they break out together.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I feel like there could be other reasons why they break out of the system other than that they're meant to be together. Maybe they should break out because the system is crazy and they don't want to do this anymore.
I know, but you're supposed to believe, you're supposed to trust the system. You're supposed to believe that the system has an algorithm that will match them up with the right person. You're right. They could rebel for other reasons, but I think you have to go in understanding that it's been figured out by the algorithm. Because isn't that the whole point?
What's been figured out by the algorithm?
The whole point of this app is to match you with your perfect, most compatible person.
Yeah.
Now, it does that through an algorithm.
No, but the algorithm is...
The rebelling.
Yeah, they put people in and then they see if they rebel or not.
Yeah.
Like, that is the algorithm.
Yeah.
But I feel like if they put people in, some people... Like, I feel like Frank and maybe another girl, even though they might be a good match, they might never rebel because maybe they shouldn't think about it. Whereas I feel like Amy might rebel with many number of guys because she had that idea. Had nothing to do with like the interaction between the two.
But they didn't though, because they went on a series of dates, right?
Hey, what do you mean?
Like you're saying like with her with Amy, like she could have done it with any guy, right?
Yeah.
Because
no, I think she would have done it after a while of this bullshit. She would have wouldn't want to be there anymore.
But the algorithm
is
set for you to find that person that inspires you to rebel.
Yeah. I think the algorithm is just matching two random people into this world, seeing if they rebel or not. If they rebel, and they do it 1,000 times, and if they rebel 988% of the time, out of 1,000, then the algorithm says that they're a match.
That's true.
But I think the algorithm is like the match itself is random. I don't think there's like
the matching is random.
Yeah,
you're right. The matching is random.
And what I'm saying is that it's like you swap out Frank, put another guy. I think she might still rebel.
No. But the algorithm is supposed to set to meet your most compatible. So technically, no other guy she would meet the 998.
Like they wouldn't rebel together at 98.
They might rebel 996 or something. Yeah. But Frank is that extra 2, and supposedly this algorithm is supposed to weed out those very small differences and why they make the ultimate match. Now, what is their life after meeting? We don't know.
Marriage and kids and happily ever after.
We hope so. Maybe they get the Archangel technology.
Also, maybe in the future, I don't want a 98% match. Maybe I do just want someone from the night.
You're right. They never address that as far as the culture. But yeah, at the end of this episode, just because we want to end this video quickly, they escape, they climb up the wall, you see it, that's the reveal, right?
Yeah, that's the reveal.
You see it's shutting down, and then it goes back into the real world, and you realize that it's just an app.
And they're at a bar, and Hank the DJ song is playing in the background.
Do you think that's how Tinder works?
That's how Tinder works.
Is there like a simulation of...
For sure.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
I guess they haven't found my match yet. We'll see.
You swipe and see.
I think I'm at 996.
It'll happen. Behold, trust the system. So yeah, that's pretty much. Final thoughts. I like. It's one of my favorite episodes of the season. I thought it was one of the happier, more quieter.
Yeah.
Had that lovey, gooey feeling inside. I enjoyed that.
I think talking through it, I think I realized that while I did like it, it definitely ranks lower for me in like season 4. But overall, I still liked it a lot, and it was like a little more lighthearted than other Black Mirror episodes. Yeah, I appreciate.
Yeah. All right. So thank you guys for joining us. We'll have our Instagram information out here, so please follow us there, where we put up some videos, some pictures. So check that out. Also, we are reviewing every episode of Black Mirror, so please be on the lookout for that. And later on, we will be putting out our rankings of Season 4, so please check us out. Like always, please like, subscribe, and comment. We appreciate your feedback. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for joining us. My name is Wilson.
Steve.
And see you later, guys.